Well, I've been going through the prophecy list. Old Testament, the Gospels, Book of Revelation. I drafted up an introductory email to basically everyone I know. I'm going to title it, I Stole $20,000. And then, and I'm putting like a little description, maybe 3-4 paragraphs, or I'm not sure how many it is, but it'll be short, and then an attachment, which will go into some more detail, filling in the blanks. And then I'm going to have a list of like some videos, the prophecies that I fulfill. I'm going to be like, look, the only reason I could do this is because I'm actually the guy, because no one else has fucking done this before. And then I cranked a little bit more out on the book. I've been writing a lot. I think to myself, I'm like, fuck, man, like this is such a drag. It's not a drag, it's just like the fucking weight of the world is on your shoulders, you know? And I think to myself, I'm like, God, I don't know why the fuck you chose me to do this, man. Like, I don't see it. I mean, I do see it, but I doubt, you know? But he's like, you're the guy. So I just keep fucking moving forward. And I've been really bad lately. I haven't really thought, I don't feel like I've been super connected. I've been a lot on my mind. I've been a dick to my fucking mom. She's like, what the fuck are you doing with your time? I'm like, what are you going to do? Be like, yeah, well, I'm working out the fact that I'm the Messiah. You know, I mean, she's a Trump supporter, money hungry, whatever. Like, I'm not knocking her. She's operating in the existing system perfectly. But this system is crashing, and everyone has blinders on, because everyone looks in these little veins or channels. No one sees the big picture. That's why you need a fucking Messiah or whatever. So it sucks, man, or people or whoever. And I guess I'll just upload this and keep plugging away. I figure once I get through the book, at least a draft where it's like from, you know, February. I mean, really, this whole thing started summer 2016. It's 2019 now. Talk about obsession. I think I'm going to call it Natasha Records, a memoir of obsession, data, and God. But I'm like in, I think, August or early September of 2018, and it's January of 2019, so I've only got a couple more months, but there's a lot of shit to say, and then I got to go back through and edit. But I'm telling you, like, reading it, it's cool. It's very conversational. It should be a quick read. Chapter 11 in the book, or chapter 10 in the book of Revelation says it should be a little book, goes down sweet, but then it ends like bitter or whatever. And basically, the goal is to, as I'm going through the journey, just kind of like I've been doing with these videos, to unlock the different chapters within the book. So when someone then finishes the book, then they read the book of Revelation, and they're like, what they think when they read the different chapters is how I see it. And how I see it, because I'm the anointed one, is how God meant it when he delivered the vision to what's his face, to John of Patmos. And the idea is, people, you know, naturally, I would say, I'd be like, well, why the fuck? This is one of many apocalyptic texts. Why does this one matter? Because it's in the Bible. God acknowledges that, and he's directed because, you know, he can see and monitor everything we're doing. He's directed all of human history to, you know, to fulfill this. And for whatever reason, he chose me to pull this off. And, you know, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I see why. But this is a Herculean task. You get no support. I'm lucky I have a place to stay. Without my mom letting me squat there, I'd be homeless. Good news on that front, though. I realized since I pay her rent, I'm a tenant. So if she wants to evict me, she's got to give me 30 days notice. So I've at least bought myself 30 days. Today's January 3rd. Apparently it says January 19th is the beginning of the 5-month period of anxiety. I believe that's the first bowl of God's wrath. And then starting June 16th, 5 months later to the day, is when people start to die. So, you know, we're just over 5 months. I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if this is a good idea or bad idea. I'm hoping there's a pain that strikes in my body somewhere to tell me if it's a bad idea. I feel something in my leg a little bit. But I want to go to LA. Maybe that's a bad idea. Feeling like a little pain in my left leg. It's gone. But anyway, I want to go to LA and get some weed. Have some cocktails, stay in a hostel. It's like $30 a night. And just ride out like the last week as I send the email out to everyone. And, you know, send it to like basically everyone that I fucking know. They read it. Hopefully some open the thing. People get engulfed in it. And they're like, some people are like, whoa, and then they share it. Not everyone, but even if it's a couple people like, dude, you need to fucking look at this, then viral time. But it's the debate case. It's like, look, boom, 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 this is all this stuff. And you're presenting it to say, look, I'm the guy. And we're staring at the apocalypse or whatever, UN-related climate change. And that's undisputed, right? So the big question is, do any of the 4 religions that call for a white horse rider to come through at the end of the days, are any of them valid? And the answer in my mind is absolutely, because God exists. I've interacted directly with him in terms of my anointing. But everyone else is going to have to say, hey, look, this is not what we expected at all. But I'm the guy, and I'm the only one coming. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Not an easy task, guys. But I want you to, when you watch this, if you ever see this one day, just to remember that, Moses walked around for 40 years, starting when he was 80. I've only been doing this for, 16, 17, 18. So over 2.5 years. He's going to take all of it out of you, but he's going to give you the goods. Because I know he exists. You're God. You are the king of the jungle. You are the king of the fucking jungle. Whatever you decide right now, I roll with you. No leg pain. Can I go to LA and get high? No pain that time, but when I get there, if I see a couple coincidences happen that relate around Texas or relate to Texas, I know I need to get my ass back on a plane. But anyway, all right, well, I don't know what everyone else in the world's doing right now. I guess as they blinders on. I'm our only shot. January 3rd today.